Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. May I have your attention, please? Welcome to this year's graduation commencement. In just a moment, the 2017 graduating class will begin the march towards the stage and a new stage in their lives. While this is a most joyous occasion, it is also a dignified one. We respectfully request that all guests refrain from any activity that would in any way detract from the respect, dignity, and honors that our graduates have earned. Please remain seated during the faculty and graduate processional. And now, may I present to you the Coral Glades High School class of 2017. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you please to stand for the presentation of the national colors. Following this presentation, please remain standing while Anthony Vargas, one of our graduates this year, leads us in the Pledge of Allegiance. And remain standing while Sophia Young, another one of our graduates, sings the national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please refrain from shouting during the presentation of the national colors. Thank you.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. You may be seated. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, one and all. I am John Luford, and I will be your Master of Ceremonies this evening. And it's my pleasure to welcome you to the graduation ceremony for Coral Glades High School, class of 2017. Without a doubt, the best class of all. As many of you know, Coral Glades High School is unique in many ways, especially in its cultural diversity. We feel privileged to celebrate this each and every day. Our students and our educational community represent many different cultures and speak a variety of languages. We are most proud of our tradition of being known as a family of students, faculty, and community. At this time, some of our graduates of the class of 2017 would like to welcome many of our guests in their native language. To our friends that speak Arabic, Leana Zayed.
السلام عليكم، يسعد مساكم. أنا اسمي ليانا زايد وأنا حاليا في الصف الثاني عشر في مدرسة كورال جليدز هاي سكول. أنا اليوم سعيدة جدا أنا أرحب بكم في حفلة التخرج صف 2017.
To our friends that speak French, Christella Pierre.
Bonsoir, mon nom est Christella Daïcha-Pierre et je suis ingénieure à Coral Glades High School. Je suis très heureuse ce soir de vous accueillir à la cérémonie de graduation de la promotion 2017.
To our friends who speak Gujarati, Yaditi Bungani.
નમસ્તે મારું નામ યદિતિ ભુંગાની છે અને હું કોરલ ગ્લેઝ હાઈ સ્કૂલમાં ધોરણ 12 ભણું છું. હું આપણને મારા 2017ના ગ્રેજ્યુએશન પ્રસંગમાં સ્વાગત કરું છું.
To our friends who speak Haitian Creole, Mali Lavaud.
Bonsoir, non moi c'est Molly Levard et moi c'est un élève qui est en dernière année dans Coral Glades High School. Je suis content un peu pour souhaiter nous toutes bienvenue dans la cérémonie de graduation pour classe 2017.
To our friends who speak Hindi, Sadiq Nashir.
शुभ संध्या. मेरा नाम सिद्दीक नजीर और मैं एक सीनियर हूँ पर कोरल ग्लेड्स हाई स्कूल. मैं बहुत खुशी आपका स्वागत है 2017 की कक्षा के लिए स्नातक समारोह.
To our friends who speak Italian, Santiago Ledesma.
Buonasera, mi chiamo Santiago Ledesma e sto nella classe superiore del liceo di Coral Glades. Sono molto felice di darvi il benvenuto alla cerimonia della classe del 2017.
To our friends who speak Latvian, Maria Kaufmane.
Labvakar, mans vārds ir Marija Kaufmane un es esmu 12-gadnieks Coral Glades vidusskolā. Es esmu ļoti priecīga sveikt jūs uz 2017. klases izglītuma ceremoniju.
To our friends who speak Polish, Alexander Baczynski.
Dobry wieczór, mam na imię Alex Baczynski, jestem maturze w Coral Glades Liceum. Jestem bardzo szczęśliwy z mojej uczestniczenia i uroczystości zakończenia szkoły średniej, klasy 2017. Dziękuję.
To our friends who speak Portuguese, Vanessa Di Bortelli.
Boa noite, meu nome é Vanessa Di Bortoli, eu sou senior de Coral Glades High School. Eu estou muito feliz em recebê-los na cerimônia da graduação de classe 2017.
To our friends who speak Spanish, Paula Penilla Salgado.
Buenas noches, mi nombre es Paula Pinilla y yo soy una estudiante saliente del grado 12 de Coral Glades High School. Estoy muy feliz de darle la bienvenida a la ceremonia de graduación a la clase 2017.
Thank you so much, graduates. And now it is my privilege to continue with the introductions. I have the privilege of introducing and presenting to you our principal of Coral Glades High School, Mr. Stephen Caruth.
All right, thank you, Mr. Lufer. Good evening. You guys having fun tonight? All right. It's my honor to welcome all of our Jaguars to the graduation ceremony of Coral Glades High School's class of 2017. It's truly been a pleasure to serve as your principal these past 4 years and to welcome you all here this evening. Parents, grandparents, family and friends, our Jaguar staff, distinguished guests, and of course, our graduating seniors, the class of 2017. Now, students, I would like to take just a moment to recognize these amazing people sitting on both sides of you here this evening. They've supported you and loved you, so if you could just take a moment. Students, let's give all of these folks a round of applause for being here tonight. Hopefully you found each other. If you have the blue or purple lights on your hat, you're probably easy to find, but. All right, now class, I do have some distinguished guests that I would like to recognize and introduce to all of you. Seated on the stage here with me this evening, let's give them a big Jaguar welcome. Sitting to my right in the first row is our Broward County School Board Chair and Representative for District 4, Miss Abby Friedman. Chief of School Performance and Accountability, Dr. Valerie Wanza. Director of School Performance and Accountability and former Jaguar Principal, Mr. Michael Ramirez. Principal of Sawgrass Springs Middle, Mr. James Cecil. And Principal of Westchester Elementary School, Miss Melissa Durain. Now, seated behind them to my right, Principal of Coral Springs Elementary, Miss Vonda Oliver. Next to her, we have Parkside Elementary's proud principal, Miss Linnea Hall. Education specialist at Coral Glades, Miss Kelly Fisher. Intern principal, Miss Wendy Bernstein. Intern principal, Mr. Lorenzo Wood. And assistant principal for the class of 2017, Miss Michelle Stein. Sitting to my left in the first row, Mr. John Luford, our Master of Ceremonies and Choral Director. Our valedictorian for the class of 2017, Anthony Giordano. Salutatorian for the class of 2017, Carlos Bello. And I didn't want to say anything, but they're both going to UF, which is pretty awesome. So. Our brace advisor, Miss Anna Ferrand. Seated in the back row to my left, we'll begin with our guidance director, Miss Laura Kondetsky. Seated next to her is our student government president, Courtney Sherbaugh. Seated next to her is your class president, Miss Hannah Stortz. Your senior class advisor for 2017, Miss Ashley Spearin. And last but certainly not least, our 2017 Teacher of the Year, Miss Tony Freeborn. Now, I would like to also recognize from the great city of Coral Springs, our city commissioner, Mr. Larry Vignola, who's to my right. Thank you for being here tonight. And I do want to take a moment to recognize all of our staff members are here tonight, our grand marshals, line checkers, everybody behind the scenes. And there is one person missing from the stage who's had a little bit to do with tonight. In fact, he's responsible for this whole party, and he's in the back, and that's none other than Dr. Paul Sadie. Sadie, 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 Sadie. All right. One of these days, we're going to get him on the stage. Thank you for all of you. Thank you for sharing tonight and being here for our graduates. Now, students, I want to first congratulate you on reaching the end of a long 12-year journey that's brought you here tonight to this very auditorium. And it does just seem like yesterday that I was meeting the majority of you as nervous, wide-eyed ninth graders, and then it just seems like, a few months, and here we are saying goodbye to you. And for the majority of you, this graduation ceremony will be one of many, as you'll be attending post-secondary education in some of our nation's most prestigious colleges and universities, or you'll be joining our armed forces to serve and protect our great nation. And you will take with you over $2 million worth of scholarships, thanks to Ms. Ferrand. And you'll be attending such great schools, just to name a few, as Wellesley College, the United States Air Force Academy, Vanderbilt University, the University of Washington in St. Louis, and of course, the great colleges here in our state of Florida, for example, UCF, FAU, Florida Gulf Coast, FIU, FSU, the University of Miami, and of course my favorite, the University of Florida. And we have students attending schools as far away as west as California, as far north to the land of the Spartans in Michigan, down south to the home of the Longhorns in Texas, to places all along the East Coast and the Midwest. But at this time, I also want to take a moment to recognize all of our students who have decided to join our nation's armed forces. Students, if you could please stand and be recognized. Thank you very much. You may be seated. Also seated amongst you are district, regional, and state champion athletes. In fact, these seniors paved the way for our competition cheerleading team to win their 4th state title in school history. Our seniors also led our flag football team to its 1st district championship. And you also helped break ground in our inaugural year of lacrosse and water polo. I'm also proud of our athletes because we have 20 scholar athletes attending to play at the next level and to have their studies paid for, so congratulations to all of you. Seated amongst you, we have 2 Silver Knight Award recipients receiving honorable mentions in the art and career technical categories. We have several National Merit semifinalists and students competing and winning in academic competition teams. Our school is also known for the arts, and we've had several notable accomplishments in our music programs, with students earning superior and excellent ratings in color guard, band, chorus, and orchestra. In fact, our chorus students were invited once again to participate in Epcot's candlelight ceremony this year. And Mr. Luford, if I'm not mistaken, we've been invited every single year, is that correct? And that's truly an honor. So students sitting here, if you've been with Mr. Luford 4 years, you've probably gone to Epcot all 4 years, and that is a true honor and testament to our program in music. Our drama program received a superior rating for their one-act performance and was named Best in Tech, all without having a theater to practice in, so congratulations. I also want to recognize our JROTC program for being here tonight, but also for having a senior being named as a finalist for the Cadet of the Year Award. So congratulations. And this is also the first senior class to have graduates completing our AP capstone and courses in our Cambridge program that we started this year. We also have so many award-winning academic programs at Coral Glades, from HOSA to DECA, newspaper to engineering, culinary to computer sciences, just to name a few, and this class of seniors has contributed greatly to our school's success in all of these academic areas. Now, like all of you, I once was a high school student, and I remember sitting, like you seniors today, eagerly awaiting to walk across the stage and receive my diploma. And I remember my high school graduation, the ceremony. It was back in 1993, Winter Haven High School, home of the Blue Devils. And I also remember that I wanted it to go by quickly, because unlike you, we were sitting outside on the football field in the June heat. And I also remember that they mispronounced my name as I went across the stage. So don't worry, we're not going to have Miss Kandetsky or Miss Stein say your names today, so you guys are safe. You guys are safe. However, what I do not remember about that graduation night was what anyone said that evening at the podium. So like me, you probably will not remember much of anything that I say to you tonight, unless you buy the DVD, because we are live streaming and we are recording it, and you can watch it every Friday if you want. So we really don't typically remember speeches, but oftentimes we do remember stories. So I do have a quick story that I want to share with you. I grew up in a small town in Central Florida, and we were not known for our beautiful beaches. We were not known for any notable theme parks. But the one thing that we did have was the ability, on a clear day, to actually see the NASA space shuttles when they took off into orbit from Cape Canaveral. In fact, I can vividly remember, as an elementary school student, seeing the Space Shuttle Challenger as it broke apart in the sky that fateful day, that fateful morning in January of 1986. But those space shuttle flights, like for a lot of us kids back then, inspired us to want to become astronauts. Now, obviously, my career path took a little different turn. But fast forward to this past August. Just before the school year began, our district invited a NASA astronaut and space shuttle crew member out to speak to all of our county's administrators. His name was Jose Hernandez. And as I listened to his story, it resonated with me so deeply that I wanted to share it with you this evening. See, like me, Mr. Hernandez was fascinated by space travel, and after witnessing the last Apollo moon landing as a child on a black and white television set, he knew that that's what he wanted to do with his life. And he was the son of immigrants that worked the farms up and down the Central Valley of California. And although his parents expected him to follow that great farming tradition, he never lost sight of his dream to go into space. So after graduating high school, he then pursued a degree in engineering with the plans to eventually become just like those same Apollo astronauts that he had seen on TV. So at the age of 20, he submitted his application to become part of the astronaut training program with NASA. And soon after, he received a rejection letter. Thanks, but no thanks. So he spent the next year learning what attributes those candidates had that he did not. What did they possess that he needed to make it? Well, what he found out was most of the candidates that year had flight experience. They were pilots. So he decided at that point, I'm going to learn how to fly a plane. So he did. He took flying lessons and learned how to fly small planes, and he reapplied. Now this time, he received his second rejection letter. But what he noted this time was that many of the candidates knew how to scuba dive. So he took up diving lessons, and he applied again, and he was rejected again. This cycle would repeat not one, not two, not three, but 7 more times before he was finally accepted into the space program on his 12th attempt at the age of 42. Now, to put this into perspective, I stand before you this evening at the age of 42. I know you thought I was 25, but I'm actually 42. So for me, listening to Mr. Hernandez's story of how many times he was rejected and how each time he would shake off that disappointment and refocus on his goal was truly inspiring. I mean, if you think about it, he started when he was 20, and at 42, he was finally accepted. So for 22 years, he kept getting back up, trying again until he achieved his goal. Now, Mr. Hernandez was not born into a wealthy family. He did not attend a top university. In fact, he didn't even learn to speak fluent English until he was the age of 12. So no one could really argue that he had any special advantages over anybody else. But what he did do that made him successful was he made failure his teacher. I think Thomas Edison summed it up best when he quoted, "I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that do not work." So the point that I hope to leave you with tonight is this. All of you have goals and dreams. Some of them may come easy, some of them may come quickly, some of them may take a little bit more time. But regardless, at some point in your life, you will be confronted with challenges. Will you have the courage to get past that initial disappointment and allow failure to be your teacher? Or will you be like most of us and give up after the first or second try? Now, I'm not going to stand up here and tell you that I have the resilience or wherewithal that Mr. Hernandez embodies. But this small town boy can tell you from personal experience that failure and rejection have been some of my best teachers in life. So graduates, regardless of the path you choose, I want you to continue learning, continue growing, to never stop challenging yourself, and to learn from your mistakes. Because inevitably, you will make some. But with the right attitude and the willingness to learn, they can also help you to achieve your goals and dreams. Class of 2017, I am so proud of you. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Caruth. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Wendy Bernstein, intern principal. Each school year, teachers are given the chance to choose a peer who they feel will best represent them with the district title of Teacher of the Year. This year's recipient is not only a compassionate and passionate educator, but she makes it her business to respect her student and ensure their successes. She is the advisor of our Gay Straight Alliance Club, our Future Educators of America Club, and our SAD Club, as well as our peer counseling teacher and sponsor. We are very privileged to have this young lady as part of the Coral Glades family. Ms. Tony Freeborn exemplifies what teaching is all about. It gives me great pleasure to honor and recognize Ms. Tony Freeborn, Coral Glades High School's 2017 Teacher of the Year.
Good evening. It is an honor to stand here before you as the 2016-17 Teacher of the Year at Coral Glades High School. I'm thrilled that I was chosen, but it's not about me. I think that being Teacher of the Year means that I've learned from you, my students, my colleagues, my school, and this community. As you get ready to turn the page of this new chapter in your life, I want you to keep a growth mindset. Learn from your mistakes and failures and don't ever give up. Seek help when you need it and try, and try again until you get it right. So I want to say thank you to the parents and guardians of these wonderful young adults before me. Without you, I wouldn't have had the pleasure of being able to educate your children. They will begin a new journey with your love and assistance. And thank you to my colleagues. Without your support and guidance, I would not be able to do my job every day. You make coming to work a joy for me. And to you, the students, without you, I would not be the teacher I am today. I have learned more from you than you'll ever know. You have taught me to be humble and to appreciate my life. You have taught me not to take anything for granted and to see the world through fresh eyes. You have helped me to learn and grow, and I thank you for the chance to be your teacher and your mentor. As you begin this new chapter of your life, remember to reach for the stars and never give up. Perseverance is the key to success. Always remember that.
Thank you, Ms. Freeborn. At this time, the Coral Glades Wind Ensemble, under the direction of Mr. Craig Huckabo, will now perform the piece titled Esprit de Corps by Robert Jager. Thank you, Mr. Huckabo and our wind ensemble. And now we'd like to turn the program over to Courtney Sherbel, our number 5 senior. Number 5 senior with a 5.21 GPA. And our 2016 SGA president, who will give the Student Government Association address.
Okay. Good evening, graduates, parents, teachers, and distinguished guests. As I look back on our last 4 years in high school, I think of a bumblebee. By all mathematical and scientific calculations, a bumblebee should be incapable of flight due to its massive body and minute wingspans. Yet somehow they manage to fly anyway. As a class, we have faced many trials and obstacles. You may have had people doubt you or think you couldn't make it, yet like the bumblebee, you defied the odds and made it to graduation anyway. You were surrounded by your friends and classmates. You have all gotten to this point together. Although you will individually walk the stage and accept your diploma, it took a team to get to where you are today. Although today seems like the biggest chapter of our lives, it is really just the beginning of something even more monumental. Now is the time you can become whoever you want. If you're not satisfied with where you are in life, change it. It's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. Continue to be ambitious in order to chase your dreams, but don't lose sight along the way of our purpose to give back. As Cesar Chavez preached, we can only seek achievement for ourselves, but must strive for the advancement and prosperity of our communities and society as a whole. Our ambition should be vast enough to include the hopes and dreams of those around us. Whether you have yet to realize it, we are the leaders of a brighter future. While serving as student body president, I have learned that being a leader means a multitude of things. Leadership isn't about recognition or awards, it's about making your mark on someone or something, no matter how big or small. Many of us view being a leader as a grand and intangible goal. However, being a leader is quite simple. It's about unlocking the potential in others to become better versions of themselves. 2 weeks ago, I was blessed with the opportunity to give back to a gentleman who served in our country in the Korean War by being his guardian on the honor flight to the memorials in Washington, D.C. Not only was I given the power to change his life by showing him how much our nation appreciates his service, but he also impacted my life for the better. Juan taught me the power of positivity, a lesson I believe is imperative for us all to learn. He taught me that even at the age of 86, no matter what obstacles come our way, if you keep hopeful of the future, you can do anything your heart desires. Juan inspired me to change my perspective. Every morning when he wakes up, he tells himself that today he feels better than yesterday and that tomorrow will be even better than today. This helps him keep a positive outlook and live a fulfilled life. I share this story with you to highlight that as we expand our horizons and open ourselves up to people who are different, then we will learn to look at the world in ways we've never thought were possible. I want to recognize the students that are going to serve in our armed forces. I would say stand to be recognized, but you already did, but thank you for your service to this country. Lastly, I would not be standing here today without a few important people. They have shaped me into the person I am today and have guided me towards success. I would like to thank all my teachers and administrators, and in particular, Ms. Sherman and Ms. Bernstein. Most importantly, I'd like to thank my mom, dad, grandparents, and my brother Justin for always being my biggest supporters and encouraging me to achieve anything I set my mind to. Without them, I would not be attending my dream school, Vanderbilt University. Anchor down. I will leave you with a final thought. Scientists and mathematicians could spend the rest of their lives telling the bumblebee that it couldn't fly, and yet it still would. The reality is that no matter how high the odds are stacked against you, you have the power to achieve whatever you set your mind to. You have the power to make a difference, so spread your wings and fly. Thank you.
Thank you, Courtney. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Kelly Fisher, Behavior Specialist. Let's please now turn our focus to our 2016-17 Senior Class President and Top 10% student, Hannah Stortz, who will give this year's Senior Class Address.
Good evening, family, friends, students, faculty, and staff. My name is Hannah Stortz, and over the course of the 2016-2017 school year, I've had the honor of serving as your senior class president. On behalf of the graduating class, I'd like to welcome you all and thank you all for joining us on such a momentous occasion. While 13 years ago in kindergarten, the thought of sitting here and walking across this very stage seemed like a lifetime away, our lives are truly beginning once we take those final steps down the platform. Take a moment to look around and realize where you are now. Think that while sitting in the classroom, we count down the hours, minutes, and seconds, wishing to escape. Yet in this moment, we hope for the clock to stand still, as the familiar faces we see on a daily basis will soon be miles and hours away. We measure high school in quarters and semesters, inching closer and closer to summer and vacation. Always knowing that come fall, we would return to the familiarity we know, yet this time is different. We have successfully completed the transition from clueless freshmen to sophisticated sophomores to ready to rule the school juniors. And now, in this moment, we are high school seniors one last time. Though high school is often referred to as a time people wish they could forget, I believe that the friendships and bonds made at Coral Glades have left us with lifelong memories and relationships that we will carry no matter where we end up. As I look out, I see thousands of faces with thousands of stories, and I cannot wait to see what we all achieve as we start our next chapter in the real world. Whether you're attending a college, beginning your service for our country, getting a job, or simply taking some time off, always remember that it was your hard work and dedication that got you here, and you can achieve anything you set your mind to. We all owe a special thank you to certain people who have impacted our lives and made us who we are. I'd like to take this time to show my extreme gratitude to those who have been by my side and got me where I am today. My family, Mom, Dad, Josh, Megan, Grandma, and Nick, who support me through everything, no matter the circumstance. The teachers who have pushed me to be my best and do my best, and my friends who have always had my back. Before I leave and the commencement ceremony begins, I want to leave you with this. In life, we do things. Some wish we had never done. Some wish we wish we could replay 1,000 times in our heads. But they all make us who we are, and in the end, they shape every detail about us. If we were to reverse any of them, we wouldn't be the person who we are today. So live, make mistakes, have wonderful memories, but never second guess who you are, where you have been, and most importantly, where you are going. Congratulations, seniors.
Thank you, Hannah. Good evening, everyone. I'm Lorenzo Wood, intern principal. At this time, I would like to introduce Mr. John Luford, our Master of Ceremony, and our District Honored Choral Director, who will give us a few words before the chorus presents their music.
The Coral Glades High School choruses proudly salute our 12th graduating class. That's right, 12th graduating class from Coral Glades High School with our performance this evening. Our first selection, I believe, as performed by American Idol winner Fantasia, will inspire our seniors to strive to be the very, very best that they can be, because anything is possible when you believe. Their second selection, Michael Jackson's Heal the World, sends a powerful message for all people to do what they can to heal our world. Senior soloists featured will be Isabella Stevens, Matthew Pearl, Serena Velez, and Terry Durham. Our special featured soloist will be 7th grader Russell Blator, a younger brother of graduating senior Greta Blator. Congratulations, class of 2017.
try, you find there's no need to cry. In this place, you feel there's no hurt or sorrow.
Ways to get there, if you care enough for the living, make a better space, make a better place, heal the world, make it a better place, for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying, if you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me.
If you want to know why, there's a love that cannot lie. Love is strong, it only cares a joyful giving.
If you try, you shall see. There's a hurt you cannot feel. Fear or dread, stop existing and start living.
Heroes that always, God's enough for us growing. Make a better world, make a better world, heal the world, make it a better place, for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying, if you care enough for the living,
Thank you, Mr. Luford, and our wonderful chorus. Amazing job. Good evening. I'm Michelle Stein, Assistant Principal. Let us now turn our attention to Miss Anna Ferran, our terrific brace advisor, who will now introduce this year's Coral Glades High School salutatorian.
The idea to strive for greatness was not spun abruptly from my deepest thoughts, but instead learned from the example and appreciation of the hard work of both of my parents. This was the opening quote that Carlos Bello used to write his college essay, a quote that will provide him with college choices, explanation to the many obstacles in his life, and showcase his love and gratitude for his parents, Yamile and Carlos, his lovely sister Maria, and his little brother Tomas. At age 5, Carlos' family decided that moving to the United States from Colombia would give him a brighter and better future and the opportunity to receive a superior education. Carlos is the first to tell you that he appreciates and values the education he has received at Coral Glades High School. He set a plan to take classes that would provoke his thought, challenge his intellect, and help uncover a future career. Thus, he managed to complete 11 advanced placement and 6 dual enrollment classes, and today he graduates with a 5.30 grade point average. His high school involvement included being vice president of Pure Pals and vice president of DECA, of which he won first place at the state competition for 3 consecutive years. He is a disciplined, focused, and humble individual who has learned from the teaching of his parents have given him. Carlos's curiosity for how and why things work will be challenged and enhanced and put to the test this fall when he starts at the University of Florida in the School of Aerospace Engineering. So today, it is my honor to present the salutatorian for the class of 2017, Carlos Bello.
All right, so before I start, I want to give Ms. Ferran a quick shout out because I know every single senior in here was all year constantly knocking on her door, asking about scholarships, asking her how we could apply to colleges. So I want everybody to give a round of applause to Ms. Ferran. Dear class of 2017, let me start off by saying we made it. I want to thank all of you, all of my teachers, my friends, my 2 wonderful parents, my brother and my sister, and most importantly, God, for some of the best 4 years of my life. Over the last 4 years, each one of us has grown, learned, and created memories that we are going to carry for the rest of our lives. The most monumental memory that I have of my high school career occurred when myself and my 3 best friends, Anthony Giordano, John Acosta, and Frank Laudato, created our own original brand, NFA. And this is a brand I will carry for the rest of my life. At this time, we're getting ready to leave our homes and embark on a journey that excites us, but it also terrifies us. Over the last few months, I have thought about going to college and the new experiences and friends I was going to meet, the football games I would be attending, and the early morning classes that I wouldn't want to get up for. As I thought about all of this, a thought struck my head. How did I get here? Now see, we all have our own story. No matter who we are, we've all faced some difficulty or a barrier in the road while we got to this point in our lives, but we were able to overcome it. For me, my parents were by my side, helping me, encouraging me, and giving their all for me. And it's for that reason that I am here today. Each one of us here had support from someone to guide us, help us, and get us to the position that we are in here today, whether a parent, a teacher, a coach, or a guardian. Now life presents us with an opportunity, the opportunity to continue a journey, to pave a path of our choosing, of whatever we could ever want. One thing that I have learned over the last 18 years of my life is that when we are granted an opportunity, we cannot ignore it. Today, life is granting us a chance, and it's up to us whether or not we will accept it. Coming from the country of Colombia, I have seen what poverty, struggle, and hardship really is. Many people around the world, just like them, will never be granted a moment like this. And it's up to us, every single one of us, to take this opportunity and make the most of it, because many who wish they had it never will. Today I stand as one of you, a friend, a classmate, someone who has the same opportunity you do to succeed and reach the dreams we've had since we were kids. Like you, I don't know what the world has in store for me, but I know it has presented me with a chance. It presented all of us with a chance. And today I invite all of us to take that chance and grow and become who we have always dreamed to be. We are the future of this world, and it's our time to make our stand and leave our mark on history. I thank you, Coral Glades, and I thank you, class of 2017. May you all be successful in your future endeavors. May God bless you, and like always, go Jags. Thank you.
Thank you, Carlos. Those were some beautiful words. At this time, I would like to turn the podium over to Dr. Paul Sadie, intern principal, who will introduce this year's valedictorian.
Thank you, Ms. Stein, for making me a little bit nervous over there. Mahatma Gandhi said, "In a gentle way you can shake the world." These words speak volumes about Anthony Giordano, as I believe he is going to change the world. It is rare that a young man comes along who has it all: academic acumen, personality, credibility, responsibility, accountability, and a unique ability to be liked by everyone. While Anthony has been a breath of fresh air throughout his 4 years at Coral Glades, he is who he is today because of the dedication of his wonderful family to my right. It is because of his mother, Darcy, that he has a special and unique compassion for people. It is because of the strength of his father, Anthony, that he has the fortitude and drive to be successful in life. And it is because of his older sister, Gabrielle, that he was spoiled rotten. I know, I have 2 younger sisters. And believe me, they were and still are spoiled rotten. Not only is Anthony a fabulous student, over his high school career, he has taken 4 AP courses, 1 ACE Cambridge class, and 11 dual enrollment classes. But he is also a very good basketball player, or so he says. He played on our varsity basketball team for 4 years, was this year's captain, and is a shooting guard and small forward extraordinaire. Anthony is a young man who knows what he wants, knows how to get it, and does it with passion and compassion for all. Anthony will be attending the University of Florida in the fall with a, ready for this, 5.32 GPA. Let's hear it. His past was amazing, his present is now, and the world is his future. It gives me great pleasure to present to you this year's valedictorian and my lifelong friend, Anthony Giordano III.
All right, so I really thought taking 4 years of speech and debate, DECA, and public speaking would help me for this moment, but I'm pretty nervous, can't lie. My mom told me just to imagine all you guys in your underwear, so I'm kind of regretting that right now. My mom also told me I need to speak up so my grandpa can hear me. Poppy, am I speaking loud enough? Good? Also, where's my second family, the Lodatos? Over here? All right, they bet me $100 to do this, and I'm not passing up on the money. Shout out Timsky Love. All right, let's go. First off, I'd like to thank my beautiful parents and sister, friends, and family for helping me get where I am today. I love you guys. Of course, I also want to thank you. There you are. Mr. Sadie, for being my mentor and #1 supporter throughout this crazy journey. I'm extremely humbled by this prestigious honor, and I've been very quiet about it through these past 4 years. But this guy right here would shout it to the world if he had the chance. He's my biggest fan, and I love you for that. Lastly, I'd like to congratulate one of my best friends and future roommate at UF, Carlos Bello. It could very well be him standing here instead of me, so let's give him a round of applause. Now, class of 2017, I cannot forget about you. It really is you guys, the people I've been surrounded by every day, that have shaped me into the young man I am now, and I truly thank each and every person I've had the chance to talk to here for that. The crazy thing about being in high school is that it's really like a roller coaster ride. Many new friendships were made, while others have dissipated. But out of all the ups and downs, I do know one thing. I have truly not changed as a person. Yes, of course, I've grown up and matured, but my inner self, my intrinsic drive and motivation hasn't. I've always told myself that no matter what, I want to be the best me I can be without letting anything or anyone stop me, and I'll always put 110% into everything I do. Now, one of my biggest questions, being valedictorian I get, is, Aunt, what college are you attending? But what's more important than that is committing to a certain type of lifestyle. A lifestyle where you let no roadblocks, haters, or straight up fake people get in the way of your self-determined pathway to success. Anyone who knows me knows that last year, myself along with my 3 best friends, Carlos Bello, John Acosta, and Frank Lodato, developed our own clothing brand, NFA, or No Fakes Allowed. This was to promote this lifestyle, and us along with our peers have lived by it ever since. The main point I'm trying to make here is that wherever your next stop may be after this, whether it's college, the military, or something else, there's always going to be hardships, as well as opportunities to succeed. It's what you do with these opportunities that will really define you as a person, including your future. Class of 2017, do not think of this ceremony as an end, but merely a beginning. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Anthony. That was a very moving speech. You made us very proud. Now, let us turn our attention to our next speaker. The current chairperson of our school board of Broward County and our proud District 4, Miss Abby Friedman, was reelected in 2014 as a District 4 Broward County School Board member. She is a native of East Brunswick, New Jersey, and received a Bachelor's of Science degree in Business Administration from the University of Florida. Also, Ms. Friedman earned a Juris Doctorate from Stetson University College of Law and completed elementary education coursework at Florida Atlantic University. Prior to joining the board, Ms. Friedman was a certified elementary and religious school teacher. She has worked as a financial officer and budget coordinator, along with serving as a legal intern for the United States Pentagon. Abby is happy to share the significant milestone in your lives and wishes you all the best in your future endeavors. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, it gives me great pleasure to introduce to all of you our school board chair, Ms. Abby Friedman.
Good evening, everyone. I am Abby Friedman, your Broward County School Board member that proudly represents Coral Glades High School. It is my distinct honor to congratulate each of you this evening on all of your accomplishments thus far. Believe it or not, this milestone in your life just marks the beginning of a long journey. It is my hope that you reflect upon all that you have learned and that you continue to achieve greatness along the path of life. As you are about to receive your diplomas, I applaud you on behalf of the Broward County School Board and myself for your outstanding performance and wish you an amazingly successful future. Congratulations, Coral Glades Class of 2017.
Thank you, Ms. Friedman. Now, before we present the Class of 2017 for certification, I do have the distinct pleasure to present to you the graduates who have earned the honor of being ranked in the top 10% of their class. At this time, would the top 10% please stand, face the audience, and be recognized? Congratulations, graduates. You may be seated. Now, students, are you ready to get your diplomas? Well, we're not quite there yet. But before we do that, and we are going to get there very soon, I'd like to call Ms. Friedman back to the podium for the certification of this year's graduating class. Ms. Friedman, I am proud to certify that each member of the Coral Glades High School class of 2017 assembled before you tonight has successfully completed all the requirements of the state of Florida and the school board of Broward County and is entitled to receive the diploma or certificate he or she has earned.
Thank you, Mr. Caruth. By the authority vested in me by the state of Florida, and on behalf of the superintendent and the school board of Broward County, I hereby accept that this class of 2017 of Coral Glades High School has met all of the requirements of the school board and the state of Florida for graduation from high school. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mrs. Friedman. At this time, I would like to introduce to you Mrs. Ashley Spearin, who is our senior class advisor, who will now come to the podium to begin the 2017 Coral Glades High School Processional of Graduates. You do that first and then I talk. Yeah.
Thank you, Ms. Friedman. At this time, I would like to introduce, that's me. You didn't turn it. Thanks. Thank you, Mr. Lufred. We will now begin the roll call of this year's graduates. Graduates, will the first 3 rows of students please stand?
Ladies and gentlemen, in order to maintain decorum and the dignity of this commencement ceremony, the senior class of 2017 respectfully requests that the audience keep their applause within reason until the completion of the roll call of all of the graduates.
One second. He said wait. Chill. Yeah, I know your name.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we proudly present the class of 2017.
Anthony Giordano, Carlos Bello, Courtney Sherbel, Hannah Stortz, Athik Ashkar, Kara Benaquisto, Sebastian Castro, Kiara Senzano, Bosco Chung, Joshua Garber, Emily Gordon,
Alyssa Guarinello. Nicole Gubitosi. Samantha Alanes. John Acosta Penaloza. Melanie Burland. Carly Fahey Dima. Abriana Iverson. Liam Jennings. Robert Joy. Juliette Cassell. Nikolai Komlev. Molly Lavad. Christopher Lazo. Wadi Leonville. Tiffany Medina. Tatiana Ivy Moyes. Matthew Molk. Kezia Moros. Natalie Oleksak. Cassandra Perez. Nolani Powers. Matthew Pearl. Gabrielle Simon. Sophia Young. Talia Kayem. Dawson Rader. Branda Rayo. Alyssa Rispoli. Juan Rivera. Natasha Rupert. Paulina Salazar. David Sevilla. Abraham Sheik. Justin Sherbel. Sydney Spence. Karen Stauffer. Nicole Villarada. Kyle Wood. Pablo Araya. Sabrina Agramonte. Felipe Agudelo. Alexis Aleman. Luis Aquino. Cynthia Almodovar. Maria Anastasiades. Kylan Ali. Nicole Aranda. Anovia Adme. Waynella Archer. Alice St. Alberg. Jillian Beard. Chelsea Benny. Brittany Bird. Austin Blake. Ava Blanc. Greta Blolter. Alexander Brook. Hannah Cedillo. Sarah Costa.
Nolan Creary, Hugo Araujo, Juanita Arias, Brandon Atapujima, Jada Atkinson, Deandro Amodimeo, Shayna Ann Badenoy, Emmanuel Baptiste, Gardel Badiri, William Barger, Valentina Barron, Brittany Bedward, Shannon Bent, Taylor Bertino, Brianne Biagioni, Brianna Black, Alexander Baczynski, Yadidi Bungani, Soraya Blaine, Nicholas Bledsoe, DeKenya Bonnet, Genesis Borrero, Aaron Bowden, Christian Bowe, Sierra Boykins, Carly Brewington, Robert Bridgel Ennis, Brianna Brown, Talika Brown, Hunter Browning, Johnette Bruce, Avita Budan, Kenneth Burke,
Nicole Cabrera, Jairo Padilla, Joseph Petroselli, Janae Shirley, Kyla Calix, Christopher Campbell, Samuel Campbell, Trevonthony Brown, Tremaine Campbell, Gabriela Campos, Timothy Caperton, Jose Caraballo, Joseph Castro, Fayen Celis, Joel Satut, Joshua Satut, Philip Charles, Christina Cherry. Eves Mary Cherubin. Christian Cicchetti. Theone Chitty. Brian Collins. Juan Colorado. Cheyenne Considine. Stephanie Cornelio. Samantha Corpus. Allison Costello. Balad Chilug. Naya DaCosta. Francesca DeAgostino. Monique Daly. Natalia Dothan. Tremaya Davis. Cassandra De La Torre. Erwin Lopez. Max Rodriguez. Vanessa DiBertoli. Terry Durham. Valerie Danes. Jordan Delgado. Sebastian Delgado. Yolanda Delva. Christopher DeMeo. Sarah Alicia de Oliveira. Kenneth Daniels. Richard Day. Victoria Diaz.
Stephanie Doctor. Kevin Dominguez. Gabriel Dominguez Candedo. Akila Donaldson. Ashley Duquesne. Daniel Duran. Georgie Edmond. Najaya Edwards. Nicholas Eguizabal. Nicola Elder. Malik Alisi. Kiana Esperas. Genesis Espinal. Fabian Espinosa. Diashamar Etienne. Kersley Everett. Angela Fama. Tanya Favilla. Alejandro Fernandez. Fernando Ferreira. Brandon Fisher. Ryan Folks. Eli Flynn. Shamar Francis. James Forlenza. Fedline Francois. Sabrina Francois. Nobrisha Frederick. Cindy Garcia. Melissa Gavidia. Sierra Gay. Jake Ginsberger. Ryan Girdwood. Alicia Goldstein. Vina Saray Goldstein. Daniel Gomez. Matthew Gonsalves. Alexa Gonzalez. Amber Gonzalez. Laura Gonzalez. Dion Gonzalez Laporte. Tyreek Gracie. Cameron Gray. Kiara Gross. Brandon Guayara. Eileen Guinati. Joseph Gulata. Laszlo Gurzo. Chakama Gustonville. Laura Gutierrez. Douglas Guy. Samana Gaia. Ashley Guzman. Kimberly Guzman.
Amia Hall. Aisha Haroon. Deja Harris. Alexander Hernandez. Kennedy Hasley. Adam Hassan. Andrew Hayes. Dayton Hedges. Keon Henry. Tishana Henry. Lorraine Henrys. Jacqueline Hernandez. Scott Hernandez. Edgar Herrera. Bryant Hicks. Jake Hobbs. Clayton Holtznight. Dylan Howe. Jeffrey Huang. Jacinia Huerta Londoño. Daniel Huey. Megan Heron. Lyric Isaac. Javante Jackson. Benji Jax. Frandy Jean. Cassandra Jean Baptiste. Ked Jean Baptiste. Ralph Jean Baptiste. Nehemiah Jean Lewis. Luke Jennings. Amanda Judy. Stefan Joshin. Adam Johnson. Darius Jones. Jayla Jones. Edgar Juarez. Leanna Julius. Joseph Giuliano.
Maria Kaufmane. Jessica Katz. Brianna Keene. Roy Kibling. Danielle Kleinert. Lauren Kleinert. Michael Kleinert. Tori Knable. William Nall. Jeffrey Knight. Micaiah Lawson. Cody Lemarue. Shania Lannis. Tyra Larkin. Carlos Laverde. Santiago Ledesma. Treyana Lawson. Victor Lazo. Manny Leva. Terrell Lewis. Brianna Larison. Kelly Lemoose. Frank Lodato. Alexander Lombard. Ann Lewis. Pierrica Lewis. Sydney Lewis. Alan Ludicki. Nicholas Luna. Brian Luzon. Tiana Lynn. Javiel Larson. Michael Macaluso. Alyssa Magabit. Sydney Manigat. Crystal McFadden. Elijah Miller. Alexis Malakias. Justin Malcolm. Emily Manchola. Edward Mannon. Lillian Mannon. Michael Mark. Natalia Martinez. Valeria Martinez. Elise Mathis. G. Wade Matiska. Christian Matos. Kelly Matovich. Julia Matos. Haley Max. Darlene McCrae. Justin McDaniel. Daniel McAvoy. Michael McFarlane. Kwesi Magnishi. Martha Medina Lopez. Gabriel Mendoza. Ivan Mercedes. Sydney Matoyer. Brittany Miller. Jacqueline Montoya. Kylie Moody. Jose Morales. Ricardo Morales. Christopher Moran.
Jason Morovsky. Carmen Mavros. Sidrek Najir. Say your name. Catherine Murillo. Justin Munoz. William Najira. Tyler Naren Singh. Michael Nareen. Destiny Neal. Joshua Needle. Robert? Trevor Newbeck. Dennis Newman. Nikila Nicholas. Priscilla Ochoa. Kaylee O'Connor. Fabian Orban. Eris Ospina.
Chanelli Pacheco.
Chanelli Pacheco.
Odera Office.
Odera Office.
Victoria Patnode.
Victoria Patnode. Jarvis Parks.
Oriana Patra.
Oriana Patra.
Duverson Paul.
Duverson Paul. Rakia Peer. Brianna Panagos.
Kavorn Peniston.
Kavorn Peniston.
Keanu Penn.
Keanu Penn. Jennifer Pennebaker.
Aranza Perdomo.
Aranza Perdomo. Matthew Pereira.
Vicente Pereira.
Vicente Pereira.
Alanis Perez.
Alanis Perez. Laura Perez.
Janae Phillips.
Janae Phillips. Ruthlyn Pierre. Giovanna Panetta. Kintra Pierre. Paula Andrea Pinella Salgado. Avian Polanco. Daralis D. Percenti. Ariana Puerto.
Joseph Quintero.
Joseph Quintero. Aliyah Kurashi. Roberta Rositi. Say your name. Victoria Rayner.
Rachel Ramcharan.
Rachel Ramcharan. Samantha Ramirez. Victoria Ramos.
Kimora Raphael.
Kimora Raphael. Sierra Ray. Ashley Reed. Tyler Ranking. Manuel Rengifo.
David Reyes.
David Reyes. Lorraine Reyes. Ashley Reynolds. I want to hold on to that. Kiana Richards.
Malik Richards. Luis Rios. Christian Rivadera. Kobe Robinson. Nicholas Rocha. Giselle Rodriguez. Tatiana Rose. Jamie Rosenberg. Amnida Brosius. Patricia Ross.
Jamil Russell Lewis.
Jamil Russell Lewis. Jessica St. Louis. Kiara Saintis. Ramela Santil. Alexander Sainz. Nicole Saldivar. Kiara Salnave. Donovan Samuels.
Rodrigo Sanchez.
Rodrigo Sanchez. Marvin Solandu. Ricardo Shanks. Emily Schwartz. Julia Schwartz. Danielle Serrano. Jeremiah Shepard.
Schofield.
Kevin Schofield. Samantha Scott. Jandra Sullivanens. Isabella Stevens. Julia Sullivan. Victor Sierra. Nathan Sylvain. Bornis Sinville. Ryan Scupian. Gregory Sloan. Obrina Smalling. Kirk Smith. Tiara Smith. Edwin Soto. Cole Sparks. Anthony Spoto. Joshua Stanlick. Joseph Stein. Jordan Steinberg. Annalicia Stevenson. Brianna Stokes. Brittany Strong. Chalibra Supplice. Natalie Tarafa. Alexandra Taylor. Trinity Taylor. Victoria Taylor. Juliana Tenaglia. Samantha Terrelong. Jasmine Thomas. Kendrick Thomas. Tycam Thompson. Brianna Torres. Xavier Torella. Julian Tovar. Christian Townsend.
Madison Tracy. Andy Tran. Jordan Triolo. Logan Tritch. John Troya. Brittany Trowers. Anthony Vargas. Karen Valdez. Nicholas Venegas. Mariah Valdera. Christopher Vargas. Jeffrey Vargas. Rosa Vargas. Alexandra Vecchio. Kayla Vega. Anthony Velasquez. Oscar Velez. Stephanie Garacoa. Christopher Villamia. Sabrina Wahid. Serena Velez. Jennifer Waddell. Kayla Waite. Brendan Walsh. Dontavius Webster. Kyrie West. Ziona White. Sheldon Wilkes. Dennis Williams. Devin Wilson. Stephanie Wise. Drew Wong Harris. Neville Young. Shania Young. Anthony Zagazeta. Corey Zamora. Savant Paria. Cassidy Zavanti. Leana Zayed. Kevin Hawkins. Aaron Joseph. Sean Page. Dylan Samp. Sammy Silva. Giovanna Sobalvero. Pietra La Greca. Taylor Tammy. Mark Judy. Rachel Lena. Pablo Romero. Savannah Sammy. Samuel Saravia. Mariah Trainer. Mariah Burgess. Kiara Roberts. Betty Cameron. Gray Ransom. Jeffrey Rodriguez. Virgilio Dietrez. Robert Laux. Devin Brown.
Okay, at this time, we'd like to introduce Hannah, our senior class president, and Courtney, our SGA president, who will now continue the tradition of leading our graduates in the turning of their tassels.
Will the class of 2017 please stand? When it's quiet. I'm sure. Okay. Oh wait, look at Justin. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. We would like to ask all the graduates at this time to move their tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations, class of 2017. We did it.
Thank you, graduates. You may be seated. Thank you. At this time, as we close our joyous celebration, please refer to the TV monitors and your program to join us in singing the alma mater as our band plays our school's alma mater. Thank you, Mr. Huckable and the Wind Ensemble. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the closing of our graduation ceremony. On behalf of Mr. Caruth and the entire Jaguar faculty and staff, I want to once again thank our distinguished guests on the stage and in the audience. Thank you to all who attended the amazing events. Parents and guests, we ask you to remain in your seats until all of our graduates has exited. Graduates, you have the world ahead of you, and we wish each and every one of you the very best in all of your pursuits. Graduates, please stand to begin the recessional.